Oh,
Bro, look at that. That's terrifying coming.
that looks shite. Honestly.
Dude, might be a 10-minute podcast. Just that
Yeah, you want to get rained on.
comes over my head.
Nah, you still got to keep it on, but run.
Yeah, that was look, that's the weather bar over there. That's what I've just lived in.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. And then it's just
It's a nice contrast. Yeah.
so
It depends on the angle from like, it looks really depressing from that angle.
it was raining
If
this
you turn
morning.
around the other way, you'd be cool. You look cool.
Yeah.
I reckon turn the other way.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a nice
like
view. It
this.
looks like you're in Amsterdam.
This is because I'm hiding the demons in front of me, you know. And
Yeah.
I'm just showing what's
coming
happy,
at
positive
you.
side, which is behind me.
You're only exhibiting the good sides of London.
Yeah.
On the other side, there's like 5 roadmen in the corner, just like waiting.
Yeah, with like knives looking at me. Yeah, no, there's the government pays me to do the pod like this.
Yeah, well, that and I think like you're like one of the first like rioters in London right now. I'm guessing because like you saw the riots in France, and so you're like, you know what, I'm gonna be the first one out on the streets. I'm gonna have my leg out in the streets first. So, what are you writing about? What are you protesting about?
The shit, the weather, the shit weather.
I don't know.
The stuff that's out of their control.
No, it's not really fully out of their control. They got them fucking weather machines.
Yeah, 100%. Make it hotter. Like,
they do. You know, it's all ready. It's all time, bro.
There's a couple of things I really don't understand about this place already, bro. Like, first of all, how the fucking bins work. People just chuck rubbish out on the side of the street. I feel like.
Really?
Like, that's.
Well, I'm guessing the garbage men drive around and pick them up.
Yeah, like I don't understand. They have like they don't have bins. They have like fucking
bags,
boxes. Like like just tube boxes. Like kind of like just those little squares. You know, they have just some of them.
Right.
But, yeah. I made a friend with a roadman today.
Oh, really?
On the bus. Yeah, on the bus.
Oh, okay.
He came on the bus. It's double decker, and I always got on the first stop.
Mm-hmm.
And I always go straight up to the top right at the front, just so I can have a nice view, nice with the roads, and also how those fucking buses turn. I don't see strength; it's beyond me, bro.
Right, it's crazy, right?
But yeah. So I got on there, and this guy, the next guy that cops on, reeks of the budge.
Oh, the Botswana.
And he's like, he just gives me kind of that nod. And he goes to the other end of the bus, and he goes, "Yo, G," he goes, "Where are you getting off?" And I was just like, honestly, dude, no idea. Like I didn't know. I don't know the street name. I don't know. He's like, is it near? Is this near the end? Is it near the end of the bus route? I was like, honestly, dude, you're asking the wrong dude. This type of shit. I was like, I have no idea. He goes, yeah, no worries. He goes, just let me know like when we're at the end of the road and wake me up when you get off. And I was like, yeah, no worries. But we ended up just chatting and like having like a little conversation. And he's like, yeah. And I asked him if he had budge on him. He had budge. And so I could tell he was coughing like the entire ride. He was at the end, but we were having a conversation with me from the end of the bus, you know, because I was at the front and he was at the back.
Oh my god! I thought you guys like ended up sitting next to each other. No, you're just like, yeah, bro,
yeah, but like the conversation was like continuous, and then like he got to the end, and I was just like, "Bro, you still awake?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm still awake." And then we just went on about our ways. But,
nice.
So yeah,
you have a protector now. You have a protector on your route.
I've made ways in the road, man.
You have a vouch.
Yeah, dude, I have a vouch.
You have a vouch, bro. You have a vouch. You're safe on these streets now. It's integral. It's integral over there to have a vouch in the streets. You know what I mean? Like you got to have someone.
His name, if I had his name, I could have. Like, if I would have been stabbed, I would have been. Oh, you know, I know my man. You know, I would have been. Like, you know, like I would have been like, you know, I'm fucked because I can't. You know.
Yeah, I feel like someone's coming in, you're like, no, bro, I know Anvar. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like Anvar, oh yeah, G, all good. Blessed, bro.
Or just like someone who's known as being scary, you know? Because like if they're like, oh, I don't want to fuck with this guy, I might like, you know, yeah. Or
like one of those.
Who's the guy from?
Who?
Yeah, well, who's the guy from Top Boy? You know, just use his name.
Duchesne.
Duchesne,
yeah.
I know Duchesne. And then,
I know Duchesne. They're like, that's not a real person. Do this. That's why I moved here.
They don't.
Duchesne got me the ticket.
That would be my plan. That would be my plan of action.
That's wild. Well, the reason I was saying about the whole rioting thing, did you see it? Have you seen the French rioting?
I haven't. I haven't. No. I
So
haven't.
they're rioting because
We
they're
don't like the French here, bro.
well, I know, but let me just it's a bit wild right now because the president forced a bill to go through, which kind of changes the retirement age to like
Oh, okay.
older.
Yeah.
And you know how the
Later.
French
Yeah.
hate work, right? So they're
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
legitimately, they're like, no, we will not work for extra 5 years,
No,
however long it
I do
is.
not think that is possible. I think I will not do that. I think I will retire now.
I will not live that long for all the cigarettes and the wine I drink. I cannot go lasting to 65. But
I will die
legitimately,
before I work. It will die.
I will
Yeah.
commit
What's going on?
suicide before I work another year.
Sacre Bleu, fucking Bleu.
Um, I would rather let Ratatouille control me.
What is this government's power? It is like Ratatouille. The way they're controlling me.
Revolution.
Rats,
But
rats. Why is
the
this bird
right,
fucking-
the
Look at this
writing is
pigeon
so
fucking coming at
crazy
me.
that there's a whole video. There's a whole video of a whole street, and every car in the street is on fire.
Oh jeez.
They're
Is that
lighting.
Paris?
It doesn't
Like, or
matter.
like,
So like, just if you're in Paris, just watch where you park your car. All
I'm
right,
being
because
attacked
they
by
don't
these
give a
pigeons
shit,
at the moment. Look at these cunts. They're coming to me.
bro.
They
They
actually
they
just
want
don't
to
give a
be
shit.
they want to be on the pod.
Yeah, I'm gonna spray
Ask
them in
them what
water.
they think. They're London locals, bro. Ask them what they think.
Nah, they fucked off now.
They've
They know.
lived here
There's
longer
actually
than
honestly
you, bro. They know this
there's
place
so
better
many
than
of
you.
them. Oh, yeah, they're honestly they're going up for me. Oh, this is actually terrifying. There's like
That's
80
cool,
of them now.
bro. This would be a situation. It'll be a snitchuation.
Oh, these birds are fucking terrifying. This is the government. Oh, they heard what we were saying before.
Yeah, have you
birds
ever
are fucking-
wait, but that's actually a good thing. Have you ever heard of that theory?
Yeah. Oh,
The
fucking,
pigeons,
they're
yeah,
listening.
the
Oh,
pigeons are cameras.
this cunt right here is listening to me.
Oh,
This cunt is
100%.
listening.
It's just
Wait,
as we mentioned it, he turned his head.
this was a French bird. This is a French bird.
French bird.
He's like,
I love French birds
what did they
normally.
what did they saying about the riots?
How dare they mimic our voice? So
But
I don't
yeah,
know if you've
I
been
won't.
seeing it recently on people's stories, if you've been keeping up with anyone's stories, but there's a new trend, right? You know how at bars and like pubs and restaurants, there's those new like little scanners that you scan and then like you send it. So like you don't have to get up. You just order the drink through the little scanner.
Yeah.
Have you seen what people have been doing now?
No.
Like they'll post if they're chilling at the place, they'll post a photo of that little scanner. So other people on their Instagram story can like tap to it and send them drinks, and they'll be like, do your worst, or like try get us drunk, or be like, send us drinks. And legitimately, like people will like send like people buy people drinks.
That's actually pretty genius.
Dude,
I can't
when
lie.
I saw it the first time, I was like, that's fucking bulletproof right there. That is a fucking, especially if you're a chick, dude. You know how many cunts are just gonna send you just like drinks? And then you know why? Because it's gonna be a cunt that's gonna send them drinks and then message him and be like, that was me that sent you girls 6 drinks. Yeah, where you girls at? Can I come?
No, it'll be a guy at the bar, like already checking her Instagram story. He sees her and he sees she's there.
Yeah, sending it.
And he's sending her drinks. He's just sending her fucking shit. That would be kind of wild in the first place. Imagine like just like a couple girls go to the toilet real quick. You quickly go over there and scan their fucking.
Why you wouldn't need to do that. If you're sitting at the bar, you just go, can you get 5 drinks on the table?
That's true.
That's what people used to do back in the day, bro.
Yeah. No, I just realized. But no, that's not what. Yeah, but that's how people used to be. Fucking. That's actually bulletproof. Hey, that's a.
Have you ever
I feel
done?
like
Have
if
you
we bring
ever
that
done
back-
that? Have you ever sent a girl? No, not like a whole table of girls, but even just like a girl a drink. Not like bought it at the bar.
Not-
Like, hey,
not
my
without,
name
like,
is. I'm
talking-
buying you a
not
drink.
without. Yeah, not without talking to her, like at the bar, like sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. Not without that, but
That's a power
how many
move,
times
though.
have you even? Yeah, 100%. How many
Because
times
I
have
don't
you bought a girl
where
drinks?
it's like
How many times have you bought a girl drinks when you've literally just met her, like at the bar?
at least 3.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's pretty strict. Well, mine's probably around the same amount.
Yeah.
Because like as much as we all don't want to be that guy that's
Yeah.
just like buying drinks. Sometimes it's
One of the
fucking.
times out of the three, the girl asked me.
Oh, what a hoe!
We were talking at
Okay,
first. No, we were talking at first, and then she goes, "Oh, hey, could you grab me a drink? Could you grab me a drink?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I grabbed us both a drink, and she continued talking to me, so it was cool. Like, but yeah, I've had friends, like female friends and like girlfriends that have purposely gone up to the bar and waited for a guy to be like, "Can you get me a drink?" And then they'd be like, "Yeah, can you get me and my friends drinks?" And then he would, and then she'll come back to us or to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, I've had that as well. Yeah,
To me, and then it just like we drink, and the other guy's just like staring, like fuck.
Fuck, I just been played.
Yeah, if she ever
Buying
asks
another
me,
dude
if she
drink,
comes up,
buying a dude a drink, bro. My gay.
fuck, bro, fuck.
Do
We're gonna tell
do I
the
have to go
boys,
chat him
bro.
up? Have I got to go
You
chat
walk
him
up to
up?
the dude, you're like, "Hey, bro, could you not let anyone know that I bought you that drink?"
Or unless
Unless you give me
good for
head.
something. Unless,
Right? Did you see Diplo said it? Yeah. Look, you and Diplo share a pretty similar mindset. He said that he's gotten head from a guy, but he said that's not gay.
Well, it's just another mouth, right?
Right. So you guys do
Like-
share an opinion there. Remember, like the TikTok that we released.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what-
yeah. But I mean, like getting head, like arguably, like like is the least gay thing from a guy, because there's literally
Hand?
not like there's
hand.
hand's more gay. Hand is definitely
No,
more gay.
it's not, dude. Come.
Yeah, yeah. Hand from a guy.
Your
is way
hands
more gay
touch
than head
everything.
from a guy.
Your mouth doesn't fucking touch everything, dude.
Yeah, no, but think about no. I'm thinking like if you receive head from a guy, that's less gay than hand from a guy. Like
No, it's
I
not.
feel like hand is more personal. Like they're gonna be looking at you and you
They don't
feeling his
have to.
calluses on his
They
on
don't
your
have
dick.
to.
You're
They don't have to.
you're feeling
What if it's
his
just like an
calluses.
under the
He's a
table
gym
thing?
rat, and you're
What if it's
fucking.
an under the table thing and they're looking at a different direction?
You feel the calluses. It's a rough hand. It's not the.
How do you know?
smooth
Not
hand of
every
a
guy
woman
has
caressing.
calluses, dude.
The guys I chat to.
That's it. The guys I get in from, dude.
No,
Fair enough.
no, that's way
My
more like
mistake, brother.
head. Like honestly, if a guy's good at it, it will taste the same. The female
It will
mouth and
taste
the
the
male
same?
mouth will be the exact same.
You were about to say
It'll
it
feel
would
the
taste
same.
the same?
It will taste the same. Definitely will taste the same.
Yeah,
But like the female mouth and the male
Yeah,
mouth
yeah,
is the
sure.
exact same.
Mhm.
So I'm saying the feeling is the exact same. I could sit there
shit,
and
it's a
pretend
mouth.
it's a female. I could
Just
pretend
like-
a female, but
Yeah,
but when I'm
a
feeling his
robot-
rustly hands
a
against
robot
my
mouth.
cock, I'm thinking this
What
is a
about
dude.
robot mouth?
Robot mouth. Yeah. No, I don't think they'll ever be able to like
Replicate it? Yes, they will, dude.
replicate the
Shut
mouth.
up, man.
Right.
Shut up, bro. You don't know nothing about my robot friends. I want to tell you another fucking funny story. And it's pretty fucking. It's pretty like. It could have been made awkward way more, but so basically what happened was I went to the gym at like 1:30 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Because I just felt like I just wanted to go, and I was up and
Yeah,
I
I've done it.
couldn't sleep, and I just went, right. And so I rock up and there's just legit one car there, one person there. When I go inside, I'm like, yeah, cool, blah blah blah. Put my earphones in. I go into the toilet to pour some creatine in my bottle to smash it down, and then like da. And I also need to pee. So as I'm peeing, I'm on my phone messaging someone and holding my shirt up like this. Also, which I don't usually do when I pee, I have my pants fully down, right? So basically, I'm holding the shirt up like this, so I look like a little fucking kid, And in my head, I honestly, so as I started doing that, I became conscious of it, and I thought in my head, oh shit, I didn't even lock the door of the toilet. But I was like, it's cool. It's 1:30 a.m. What are the chances of the one guy that's at the gym needing to pee? And out of the 6 stalls of choice, right? Not stalls, but doors. It's not like you don't go to a toilet.
I know the ones. I know the ones.
Yeah.
Doors,
so, what are the chances, right? And as I'm just about to finish and zip up, I'm grabbing my cock. And as I legit grab my cock, I hear the door open and him go, oh, And I legitimately, I was like, no, I'm not turning around. Because if I turn around, he'll see my face. I'll see his face. There'll be so much awkwardness there. I acted like I didn't hear him because he saw that I had my earphones in. So I just went like this and I just continued my business. And I've flopped my shit, went inside. And then I realized that as I was doing my workouts, he kind of was like staring at me in a weird way. I think
you're a weirdo.
in a way, no, I
fucking
think,
have your pants
yeah,
down.
he was probably like, this guy's legitimately like, REIT, he's a REIT. Or just like genuinely just kind of was like looking at me thinking like, I hope he didn't hear me and see me. Like, I think he felt awkward.
Yeah,
as well.
maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
But my best guess is it's just like, it's so funny that like the
Was he a
one
big guy,
time
bro?
that I legitimately put my pants down fully because I was like, there's no way, like, you know what I mean? There's just zero way. Like the only time I ever do that ever again is like at home. Like if I'm at home and like everyone's asleep, I just whip him fully down.
Really? Do you? Okay, that's interesting. I sit down. See, I'm a sit down wee. I love a sit down wee.
Fair enough. I just don't do that.
Yeah, yeah. Like, if like in your situation, like everyone's like asleep and shit, I'll sit down and just have a nice like time on my phone, and just relax a little bit.
No, it's not me. It's really not me.
I'm a big. See, I'm a fan of comfort. You see, and
I'm
comfort.
a fan of efficiency when it comes to like anything that has to do with my body, like working out, eating, peeing, shitting. It's actually the only one that's like somewhat enjoyable is probably like showering or bathing. I enjoy that. I'll take my time.
See, I'm relatively efficient in showering.
I'm efficient in the shower, not in the bath, dude. I stay in the bath for an hour.
Bath, yeah, bath is different. But like,
it feels wasteful if I stay in
like
there 5 minutes. I just fill the fucking tub full of water, and what am I going to chill in there for 5 minutes and be like, cool, done?
I don't like the problem is I just don't like getting wrinkly. You know?
Oh man,
like I'm not a big fan of the wrinkles.
It's like a foreshadowing. It's like I'm slowly kind of like what's that thing? It's like there's a word, there's specific like psychological word for it, but it's like when you're slowly like beating at your fear, like one step at a time. To like, so I'm kind of like, I like being in the bath and getting wrinkly because then I look at myself and I'm slowly accepting age. I'll be like, oh fuck, like one day my hands are actually gonna, like one day I'm gonna be in a bath forever.
Not like not me, bro.
No, you won't wrinkle. Are you gonna get all 40, the injections and everything just to like fill up the gaps?
Heaps of Botox, bro.
Do you reckon you'll ever do it? Do you reckon there will be any like
not Botox? I don't think so.
What would you?
Honestly, I don't think I would do anything. The only thing
TRT.
Yeah, I would probably keep everything like that. Kind of, I wouldn't do anything that like actually like is body mouth like body. What's the word? Like not malfunctions. What's the word if you like adding things to your body and shit? Like
fuck, my brain is going numb as well.
do you know what's weird? I had a dream.
Modifications.
Yeah, like I wouldn't do anything that modifies my body in any sort of way. Like unnaturally, like I would do stuff
right.
Influence
or through hard
body,
work. You mean?
Yeah. So because like, do you know what's weird? I had a dream the other day that you were like getting heaps of like body modifications.
I was gonna get what?
You were getting heaps of body modifications.
I am.
Like you got no, but like you got like things like the Frankenstein out of your neck. Like you got like
like nails and
coming
shit.
out, like
that's so goth.
like weird.
That's so goth of me. I like that. I respect that.
Them.
Thanks, bro. That's actually like that's.
I just remembered that dream when I was talking about it because I was like, because I was like, wait, I was like, wait.
What kind of symbolic meaning does that have? I'm Frankenstein in your dream. What the fuck does Frankenstein represent to you, bro?
I think it involved. I reckon what it is. It like.
You think you're Frankenstein, the doctor, and I'm the monster you're creating, bro? Because I'm fuck.
yeah. I actually, honestly, that's not even that too bad. It's probably how I see you,
All right, bro. You want ready for my jersey?
Oh, Jimmy B.
Oh yo.
I know under a little bridge because it's starting to like rain pretty badly now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I'll see. You can see in the water like.
Oh yeah, shit, bro. Yeah,
I'm under this little bridge.
Gotta go home, bro.
That's right. No, that's right. I'm under a bridge.
Okay.
I'm a little troll, bro.
Fuck. What do I want to talk about? Like, I feel like there was a few
I
things
was
that I
gonna
wanted
say,
to. What?
I've been. Did you see the stuff with Gary Lineker this week and all that shit?
No.
But in the UK, so like to give, because now that I'm here, I'm getting all the UK political news.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, but like essentially, Gary Lineker, the host of Match of the Day, the old
yeah, yeah.
footballer
I know.
that like he tweeted, there was essentially like there's this bitch that was trying to get into, she wants to get into law to just stop the boats coming to the UK, and she's just send them straight back and shit like that. And there was this video she shared that was like pretty like abhorrent, and then like he just retweeted it and saying like, if this gets into government, it's just gross.
Yeah.
Just having a rather left wing opinion, I may
Mhm.
say, but essentially then the BBC, which is run by very right wing
Yeah,
politicians,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, they
Conservative
they
group.
they yeah, they were like, well, Mr. Garlinik, you cannot no longer be saying these things and be on Match of the Day. So they essentially said to tell him like, take this route down. Like, I don't know if they said to apologize or anything for it, but like I definitely know they wanted him to take the route down and just
That's
like stay
wild.
out of politics.
That's
So he
wild.
just said, no, I'm stepping down. He's done Match of the Day for like 20 odd years. Then Ian Wright and Alan Shearer both dropped out and said, nah, fuck that, we're not
Oh,
doing
good
it
on
either.
him. Good on him,
If
bro.
the thing is,
That's cool. I respect that. That's cool.
that's pretty cool. But what's it called? So
It's just
now
like
there's like this
with Top
weird thing
Gear,
where,
when they kicked what's his name, and the other
yeah,
two
yeah,
went.
yeah, which is it's hell strange, like, but yeah, so they because
It's
it's obvious
beautiful. It's
that
that
BBC,
camaraderie. You don't usually get it. People jump at the money and like, oh, he made, and they'll come on the next day and be like,
yeah,
oh, we're so sorry about what he said. We
it's
don't have those views, you know.
it's really interesting because like I mean like learning into this like the political landscape here, because like obviously like
It's
everything that
different in
happened with
Australia,
COVID is a lot. It's way it's way stronger here, which I already realized. There
right?
was
Well,
I
people
saw
are way more
a guy got
political over there.
uh, a guy came onto the train the other day with the fucking hammer and sickle fucking badge, fucking, and I was just like, what the fuck
Well,
is
in
going
those
on?
big
Like,
cities is where
yeah,
shit breeds the most. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's where the
yeah,
most extremes of the extreme are. That's where people are like, oh, I'm not even surprised by that though, because like a lot of those people don't even know what that shit stands for. Like, they just read
yeah,
a
that,
book or heard
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
fucking
That's what I mean.
video, and then they're like, oh, this is cool. You know, if you come from a place where your history is legitimately mostly like our politics was, they said we were socialist, but we were really communist for a very long time. And then we became socialist and things eased up, but still have some like the system and the structure of the country still kind of works in a communistic way, right? And
Mm.
I don't think a lot of people that are like people that are Western, they've never gone through any of this shit. Like they like there
Yeah,
was a
it's an
socialist, there was
idea.
a
It's
strong
an idea.
socialism, but
Yeah.
it was never anything crazy. Like it wasn't communism, you know. And
Mm.
to them, it's like this beautiful dream of like, wow, this is so amazing. Like this is equity and equality for everyone. And then you realize they're just gonna start taking shit away from people and deciding who gets what. And it's like there's no equality and equity ever. Like
Yeah, yeah.
really.
It's not possible on the like grand scheme of things. It's like it
Because
is.
people are
I
corrupt. People are
understand because it
fucked up.
is.
Someone's gonna take an
Yeah,
advantage.
exactly.
Someone's gonna take an
It
extra
is a
pay cut under
beautiful
the
idea.
table, bro.
It is 100%, 100%. It's
Dude,
like
they don't
nobody
understand
can be like that. But
how much shit is under the table. It's like, yeah, cool. Yeah, okay, everyone's getting the same amount, right? But this guy and this guy, which works he's high up in the party. And so under your fucking table, you're getting extra. And
and
everyone's like,
you're friends with
how is
him,
this
and
guy
he's
doing
friends
better
with
than me,
him,
but he
and
gets the same fucking wage as me? Oh, I'm saving. I'm saving.
just yeah, just I'm
I'm a saver.
frugal with my money, frugal. But no, like it's interesting here because like now I was reading into it a bit more about like the BBC and shit and how like they're pretty biased, to be fair, in their fucking
Yeah.
ways. But because they have literally like these writers that are like just as political as Gary Neville. Honestly, not Gary Neville, fucking Gary Lineker. What he tweeted was like literally just a
Gary
sentence,
Neville.
just saying this is gross. Like he didn't even make an opinion. He just said that's a gross
Right,
thing.
yeah, he just,
Like
yeah.
he didn't even actually say anything that deep, which is interesting. And then, but like people are now arguing back to him, being like, "Well, you didn't stand up for shit during the World Cup and all that shit over there." And it's just like, he doesn't have to choose.
Yeah, you can't.
Just because he knows
It's so
about this,
funny.
he
They tell
says an
you,
opinion on this doesn't mean like it doesn't
isn't
just
that
because
funny?
you
They
speak
tell
up
you
on one
not to be
thing.
political or just fully political. So anything that ever
Yeah,
happens, you have
yeah.
to comment on it.
You have to, you have to have a political stance on everything. You can't just
Yeah,
say one
yeah,
thing is gross.
yeah.
You like,
Exactly.
what if he just didn't? Yeah, so it's just like, and now like that's what people be like. Well, yeah, it's all good you stand up now, but what about all these fucking times you didn't do it back
Yeah.
then? You're not really that great of a person.
What if he wasn't even talking about the politics? What if he's just like, this bitch is gross? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
what if
He
he
was
met
actually
her?
talking
He's
about
like, ew, cunt.
he was talking about
He's
the
like, we need more
refugees in the
hotties in
video.
politics.
He was no, he was talking about the refugees in the video. He was like, "Ew, these guys are gross. They can get them out of our country. They've all got it wrong."
Yeah, yeah, he was supporting it.
Yeah, he was supporting it.
Gross.
He was like, "This." He's just
Fucking
like, "These are
balls.
gross. These boats are gross." But yeah,
Both.
I've realized because I've been reading into it now. Like a lot of my like news is like heavily like fell down that pipeline,
Yeah.
and now every now and then I just see like hella racist shit
Yeah, 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 it
where
would.
this, and it's just like of the opposite side of when they're just like, yeah, so I reckon we should do what Australia do. Literally, the best one is we should do what Australia do and send them all to an island and like do what we do.
He's did that before. It's called Australia.
Yeah. And then Australia was like, well, we're full. We're going to send them to Christmas Island.
Yeah, and then
them
one day Christmas Island is going to be the new Australia.
Yeah, everyone's going to go there and be like, wow, it's so free here.
Yeah, wow, this place is such a resort.
Well, that's what they did with Rottness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Have you heard about
Rottness was
Rottness? Just like sad. This is like sad, like Rottness. But hey, the fucking
bro. That's what you know. What's fucked up, bro? It's not fucked up that they took all the humans to Rottness. It's fucked up that they moved all the quokkas there, bro, and imprisoned them there, bro. Madness, bro.
Yeah, and made them take photos with everyone.
Yeah, come on, bro. Wow. They got their jobs. They got shit to do.
Yeah, and you're busy trying to fucking take photos.
Have you been keeping up with the Adam 22 stuff?
No, I'm not. What's going on with him? I've not even.
So I've not heard recently, a lot has been going on with him. He's been in and out of like the mainstream media news outlets for a little bit because he had issues with his co-hosts, and then it seems like something.
I know he always has issues.
He does, but something was seething under there, it seems. And then a few days ago, 8 of his co-hosts all quit because he's been called out for grooming.
Interesting.
Right. And the main story is that he was talking to a 16-year-old. He was aware of it. And then they stopped talking. And then 3 years after, he ended up like chilling with her and fucking her and like talking to her for a bit and stuff. And they're saying like, you groomed her, like you waited for her. Like, and he's like, no, she just like, we just reconnected. And like they're saying like, no, you didn't reconnect. Like how the fuck did you just randomly reconnect? Like you had to message each other, you know, you continued the conversation. Even if she didn't message you, you still continued, you know? And so he's getting a lot of shit for that. And it seems like the No Jumper podcast or like the community itself, like it's kind of falling apart for him. I'm guessing his wife is still sided with him and he still has his porn podcast, but I don't know how much it's going to affect the rest of his life. I don't know. And then Lil Pump added to those allegations by saying that like Adam 22 was like, there's videos like receipts of like Adam 22 around Lil Pump and like all those 16, 15-year-olds like that Lil Pump was fucking with and shit. And Lil Pump was saying like, you were fucking some of them too. Like,
jeez.
So that's the thing where it's like, you don't know how much you can believe Lil Pump, you know, all the other stuff is like pretty factual. Like it like there's a lot of receipts for it, but believing Lil Pump, like maybe he's just jumping on the train.
What is the law then on like grooming technically? Like so you're not. So if you speak to someone who's under the age and then they become of age, it's not.
And then no. It's only if you do something sexual with them. So
but after when they're of age.
Well, yeah, exactly. But like you could talk to like a 16-year-old, be friendly, and then like in 5-6 years you talk to her again and you're friendly and you don't do nothing. That's not counted as grooming. That's just.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, but He's grooming.
In his case, he smashed after. So, and it was not like a lot long after. It was like basically when she was 18, 19. So like it was kind of like, you know, it was right
he was waiting for the birthday. He had his birthday like waiting in his phone.
it was very similar to the Crystalias scenario. Oh, actually, probably a little different because Chris didn't smash. I don't think. Yeah.
I reckon Crystalias smashed. I reckon
he might smash one of them at least.
Like there's I reckon there's not as much like
okay. I wanted to I don't know if we mentioned this topic,
and he's fine now apparently.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, but I wanted to mention like how much. What do you do in a scenario where you get set up?
What do you mean, like people like out
like I don't know, like you're around all of these like 20-something-year-olds, and then like this random girl that's with them, I guess you fucking end up doing shit with her or some shit, and she tells you the whole time, oh yeah, I'm on age, and like you see her at the clubs and shit, and you're like, oh yeah, she's like of age, she's at the clubs, you know, and then you sleep with her, and then it comes back on you, and you're like, shit.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing you can do.
You can't,
there's nothing
right?
You can do. Adam Johnson. This is what happened to Adam Johnson. Adam Johnson got fucked by that. The footballer.
I thought there was multiple cases of him sleeping with younger girls.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it was just one. I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure it was at a club, and he got fucked.
Fuck.
And like I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong from there, but like that's the story I've heard. But people hate him. People shit.
That's wild. That's wild though.
Yeah.
It's and he like, it's obviously still not right. Like even if you did it by mistake, it's clearly not right.
Yeah, there should be.
You know what I mean?
You should feel like shit. You should feel like shit for it.
Right.
But like
right.
At the same time, it's also strange, like because like
because how much can you account for the manipulation? Like, what if someone's telling you like you know otherwise?
But also certain girls, like if for an example, if it's like a 15-year-old and you're like, wow, she looks 15, you can kind of blame them, you know.
Yeah.
But if it's some bitch that's like the most developed 15-year-old in the world, you're like what the? You look at her and you're like, I'm confused. Like,
yeah.
It's like,
and how do you really factually check? Like, do you have to ask for the license? And what if she has a fake license?
Yeah, what you have to do the same thing you do for trees. You have to cut them on. You have to cut them and then see how many rings they have in front side of them.
Yeah,
you got to count all the rings.
So you're saying like cut one arm off and check how many circles around the arm. Right, that makes sense.
That's how you got to check. That's how you got to factually check nowadays. Yeah, but
or you call her dad. I think the new wave is like you call her dad. Because you can't trust the mum either. Mum, like, she could be a manipulator as well, you know? You call the dad. Because the dad wouldn't want you fucking her. You know what I mean? You can't call the mum. The mum might give in. Mum might be like, oh, yeah, he's, you know, go ahead, daughter. Like, fuck him, you know?
What about if the dad's like, get the bag? And sue straight after.
Oh, shit. Yeah, what if dad does say get the bag? I don't know, man. Tough situation there. I think the best solution is you just don't fuck anyone.
Yeah. Abstinence is the best form of constipation.
I mean, look, man. Why do you need to constantly fill this void of sexuality if like Jesus is within you?
That is true. Jesus is the best case. I was going to say, did you saw obviously the Arsenal game last night, right? Did you see Kim K there?
Yeah, apparently she was recording a specific player. That's what they were saying. I don't know who she was recording.
Yeah, Sacre. Apparently it's part of a documentary, and apparently like her kid's obsessed with Sacre, and so is she now. So she was FaceTiming him, and like she was recording. Oh shit,
Sacre about to get that fucking top tier pussy. She's single.
If that happens, respect to my boy Bakayo.
King. Fucking.
I'm pretty sure. From what I know, Bakayo is in a loving relationship. I don't know.
Bro, if Kim K comes through, you got to give it like one.
I was tempted to try and get tickets for the game like a couple of weeks ago. And like that would have been weird seeing Kim K just chilling, just up there being like, I'm kind of pissed off the fact that Kim K got tickets just because she's Kim K. You know, how many games has she watched? Yeah, and I'm sitting here fucking. How much was she yelling? I would have added to the atmosphere.
Do you reckon Kanye is going to post an Instagram photo with a Chelsea jersey on?
Oh yeah, not Spurs.
Spurs, yeah,
If
Spurs, yeah,
it's
yeah, it was.
if it's Spurs, you know it's fucking like
He's gonna
like
be wearing
a
Kane's
dig
one as well because
because
he loves the white supremacy shit. He'll wear Kane
yeah
for sure.
yeah no, but you also if you were Spurs, you know it would be a dig because like Chelsea could be like, yeah, no, I'm just a Chelsea fan, so it is
Right.
what it is. But if you no
Spurs is
one's a Spurs
direct.
fan,
Yeah, yeah. Spurs
you
very
know,
direct.
no one's wrecking Spurs. So yeah,
Yeah, for
no, like
sure.
like fucking yeah, that would actually be kind of funny, and I would respect Kanye for that because I don't want Kim Kanye in my club.
Fair enough. Yeah, she
I
might
don't
be a
want him. I
curse
don't.
like Drizzy.
No, I reckon she'd be the anti-curse because I feel like everything goes Kim K's way. Everything in life.
Well, yeah,
Like she made a porno,
that pussy's
she
like a
becomes the most
vacuum. It
famous.
sucks everything
That's
in.
what I'm. But it's like a positive vacuum. Like
Yeah,
everything
it's
that happened to
success. Well,
her
it keeps sucking in
seems to be.
success.
So
It's
maybe
sucking in the
honestly, no,
most
actually,
successive
I
semen.
take it back. I welcome Kim K
Welcome.
with open arms. Like as long as she
What?
doesn't fuck, and as long as she doesn't fuck any of the players, because all the people she fucked seems to go down the
Yeah.
drain. Because Pete Davidson got in a car crash the other day, didn't he? And like I
Really?
think he claimed he got in a car crash and claimed that I can't remember what he said. He said something really stupid about it, but I think he was like microdosing and shit. Like he like crashed his car into like a fire hydrant.
Jesus.
So yeah, so I mean, I wonder how his life is going down without that
Yeah,
Kim K pussy.
that's kind of wild. He's had some of the. No, after Kim, he started dating Emily Ratajkowski for a little bit. Bro, he was having fucking.
Yeah,
Emily
yeah, no,
Ratajkowski is way better than all of them. Everyone. She's
yeah.
she
Now
got
she's
the
with
she got the
Eric Andre, isn't she? Is
naturals.
it
She
Eric
got the
Andre?
natural milkers, right? She got the natural milkers. She got them cheeks as well at the back. They're calling, and that face is beyond beautiful. You know.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. She's a beautiful woman.
So
Eric
he just keeps
and she's
going. He just keeps going. He went from Ariana. He got Ariana. He had fucking Kim. He had Emily. Who else, bro? He's had everyone, dude.
he's getting his like tasters out. You know, he's getting different
Right?
types as well.
Right.
No coloured women. Hey, Pete. No,
They're kind of
no colour.
weird, right?
Closest he had was Brown Ariana.
Right. And all three women are like,
Kind of
chameleons
white
of
baiting.
race. Chameleons of race, let's say.
White bait. Wow, I love.
they all
Okay,
try to
interesting.
look like a different race, sometimes.
Yeah. Kim tries to be Latina for sure. She tries to have that look.
The Latino look, yeah. It's a hot look.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes absolute sense.
Yeah.
I do wonder sometimes. You know how like you see pictures on Instagram, obviously you see Kim on Instagram, and you're like, oh yeah, like obviously it's all edited, da 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 da. I do wonder what like Kim would look like naked in front of me. You know what I mean? Like what her naked body would look like. Do you ever feel like that? Because it's never the same. It's never like
No,
it doesn't.
it won't look as fucking. It won't look as perfect and as like sublime
That's
as.
what I mean. So,
But
so I'm really intrigued to be like, what would that look like? Yeah.
I guess I just got to get there.
So okay? When would you like plan to fuck Kim KB before you're 30? Because that gives you 5 years. You old fuck.
I'll fuck her later as well. She'll still be fine with all that
Yeah, okay.
plastic.
How old is she now? Yeah. The plastic's keeping her
In the
together.
late 30s, I
It's
think.
biodegradable.
Or maybe 40s.
She's
She wouldn't be.
no, she'd be 50s soon.
Dude, you're insane.
That's
if you think
crazy.
She's in her 50s.
No, I don't think she is.
42,
By the
dude.
time you're 30, she might be. Okay,
42.
so she got
Plenty.
you got
Bro,
10
in her
years before
50s,
you get
she'll
to
still
50.
look good. Trust me.
Yeah, I know because she'll just get more plastic.
Yeah. Nah, the older she gets, the more Armenian she looks. So like she's starting to look like Middle Eastern a bit. It's kind of hot. I like it.
Yeah. I honestly, she looks better the older she's got, which is like fucked.
Mm.
You know, because that shouldn't like the way she is, it shouldn't happen that way. No.
Yeah.
I'm
So
locked into this place.
unless you have anything else to talk about, I wanted to talk about the MVP race for the NBA.
Okay, yeah.
Who do you think is going to win, and who do you think deserves to win?
Well, I won't lie, I've not kept up to date as much as I probably should have. But from what I've heard, it's pretty much between like I know it's heavily between Luka.
No, it's legitimately between Embiid and Jokic.
I was going to say Jokic, and then I was going to say, isn't Giannis still kind of underrated
Giannis is
in the fact?
third. Embiid and it's between Embiid and Jokic. You're kind of lagging and cutting. Like super
Okay, yeah.
lag.
I like Embiid like a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know in that case. Maybe I
Yeah.
can hear you fine.
Well, I'm biased. Obviously, I want Jokic to win, and if he wins, that would be amazing because that's like 3 MVPs in a row. Like, who else has done that? You know,
That's
not a lot of players.
they also say as well that like normally like people get bored of like people getting it like back to back to back,
Mhm.
which is why like I remember Giannis didn't win it one year because of that same thing. Which
Yeah.
is like they also weirdly take into fact the finals from the year previously, if that makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they
Because
take
like
everything, a lot of
if
things in
he's
consideration.
because well it's a regular season award,
Well,
which
look
is
where
like
his team. He brought his team up like to the top. Like they're the first choice in the playoffs. So I mean,
are they first seed? That's crazy.
yeah,
That team's trash. That team is trash. But
no, they're at the top of
this,
their fucking conference. So I don't know what he's
this
talking about.
pigeon has fucking no fear, bro. This pigeon is fucking ruthless. He's literally pecking around my legs. They're fucking like I envy them. Their confidence. Fucking anyway. Yeah, no, like, I think like it'll be cool. It'll be cool. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Embiid just because it's been Jokic for the last 2 years. And like
Yeah,
that's what voters are like. They're kind of like I like a bit
yeah,
of
it
difference.
usually goes that
Like
way.
but and it's like so what do you think of the chances of like Jokic in the finals? Because as much as he's amazing, right? Like a lot of people say like once it gets to that finals, it's kind of like it's your team a lot more than it is just that bit
I
one
don't
big
get
man.
why people
You
are
know, like
shitting on the Nuggets so much. They got pretty far in the playoffs last season, and their team is better this year.
yeah, okay. So you think what you think he's got a good chance
Yeah,
of
they got
doing
a good
something?
chance. They got a pretty good chance, I
Wow.
think.
So you think he's got a good chance of doing something?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, okay. Who's your favorite?
That's really hard.
Who's first in the other conference?
I can't remember. I can't actually remember. The Bucks.
Yeah, okay. Thought there would be.
Looking at this right now,
Okay, it's starting to rain a lot now.
I honestly think the Suns have a good chance. If KD can
Yeah,
play
okay.
well with
Because KD.
with the other two, they got a good chance. Because the other two almost did it. You know what I mean? Booker and Chris Paul. So
And KD loves to join a winning team.
yeah. So I think they
Yeah,
have probably the best chance.
I'm starting to get drenched now. So
Well, and give us your Sunday select.
we didn't do it last week, by the way. You know that?
No?
Yeah, we didn't. But anyway, mine is Ain't It Funny by Danny Brown.
Well, mine is What You Won't Do for Love by Bobby Caldwell, RIP to a legend. That is White Soul right there. One of the greatest songs of all time, possibly one of my favorite songs of all time. Rest in peace and power.
R.I.P.
RIP. All right. Katya, enjoy, brother.
See you next week.
See you next week. Bye. Peace and prosperity.